You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show.
Yay! Bing is for doing, and we just keep on doing it here at AFTERBUZZ TV. I'm Tara Johnson, and this is the Mary Mary After Show. And I have to say, we took a little break for the holidays, and I so miss being with you. And unfortunately, Corinne Williams couldn't be with us today. She had another gig. She might try to call in, but she left some very capable co-hosts here today. We have a couple. If you've been watching the show, which I know you have, you love this couple, you know this couple, and this couple probably gave the most dynamic kiss I think I've ever seen in my life. I think I was watching it with my mother, and I was like, oh no, Mom, I have to go watch this together. We have here today Desmond and Alana Jamison, the newlyweds. Hello. It's so great to have you two here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
And really, since Corinne's not here, it's like the three of us, we're in the trenches. We're going to get through this together. So thanks so much for coming. Mm-hmm. It's what, 7 months?
7 months.
7
7
months
months
into
and 3 days, 5 days.
I'll never forget your wedding date. It's my birthday. So I was like, I love this couple already. But we have 2 episodes to cover today. We're going to do episode 4, which is All Night Wrong, and episode 5, Wedding Chasers. And we're just going to get right into it. Okay. So episode 4 started, and it was the Lionel Richie tribute at the Apollo Spring Gala. Now, Mitch set this performance up as being the preview for the fall tour, as well as getting ready for the Essence Festival, which is a huge festival that Essence Magazine puts on every July in New Orleans, hundreds of thousands of people. And he just stressed that this performance was going to be a great thing, make it or break it. And can we say maybe got a little broken?
Yeah, well, you know, Mitch is a little bit dramatic. You know, everything is make or break. So I wouldn't necessarily say that was a make or break performance. But sometimes things don't happen the way we plan. But the sign of a true artist is to brush it off and make the next one even better.
I mean, I think so. I mean, I was like, it's one performance. Don't get me wrong. Apollo Theater is great. They're signing their name on the wall. That is fantastic. Yeah. But this can't be the end of, you know?
Exactly.
The one slip up.
The one slip up. And I know your sisters are perfectionists, so it's like...
Yes, especially Tina.
Right. So I know they were, and they even said it. They were taking it hard. Mitch came in and gave the manager kind of pat on the back, like, well, it wasn't that bad.
And then even destroyed them.
Busted the door like, what was that?
That's what you got to do, though.
He's done that their whole career, so it's nothing new.
I mean, the first time I think we saw maybe the tension or the duality between Erica and Warren's relationship being that they're husband and wife, and also producer and artist. How do they handle that?
You have to know how to separate the two. Just know that as a producer, he's only going to tell you something that's going to bring out the best in you. So sometimes it may not be something you want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. So.
And Des, you and Warren are pretty close. It seems like he's one of your groomsmen.
Yeah.
What has he ever said anything to you more on the producer side than the husband side?
No, I mean we talk like music and stuff. I did play the keys.
He does play the keys.
At that.
I did. No,
Do we have a keyboard in the house? Anybody? Hey, come on.
I leave that to Warren. No, but I mean, so we talk music, of course. So I mean, he'll definitely we'll be on the keys, whatever. He'll show me some stuff, and I'll be like, play it wrong. Des, come on, like, what are you doing? But I mean, outside that, we don't talk music a lot.
Really?
You know, unless Eric and Tina, he'll be like, I'm thinking about doing this. You know,
okay.
But that could be it.
So they do a really good job of keeping everything separate.
Yeah. For the most part.
For the most part.
Sometimes they intertwine, but I mean, they've been doing it for so long, you kind of get used to it. It's kind of like, okay, he's kind of stepping on my toes, but okay, I know this is producer talking, our husband talking, so it's all right.
Well, there's a little more producer talking also. They had the luncheon with Mitch and Warren and Erica and Tina, and the whole Justin Mitch situation, dun 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 dun, right, was brought up again. Yeah. Like, did you guys know about that happen before you saw it on the show, or was that the first time you saw it?
We knew. Yeah.
What was the family's take on the situation?
It was interesting. Let's just say that. Some things were said that shouldn't have been said, but at the end of the day, we do feel like it was a mistake, and one thing that they did shouldn't be judged on their complete character. Our only issue was us actually getting to know him and be around him so that we can see more than that incident. But I mean, I've talked to Justin. He seems like a cool guy. I'm not going to say, oh, I don't like him or I don't think he's good for Goo. I think that was inappropriate, and I told him that.
Right.
But as far as him being this terrible guy, I don't think so.
You know, he was on the show a couple of weeks ago. He called in and we interviewed him right after the whole Mitch-Justin thing went down. And he even said that. He was like, look, I look back on it. I realized that maybe I didn't do everything perfect or correct. I thought at the time I was doing what I need to do to, you know, take up for my woman. That's what I felt like I need to do.
And then you have to realize, too, they have editing. So everything that he said, maybe some good things he said that may not have necessarily made the cut. So, you know, it could make him look more cynical than it actually was.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like we have yet another caller who is on the phone with us.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Who do we have on the phone?
My name is Nakila.
Hi, Nakila. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Nakila, you actually are the author of one of the Twitter Mary Mary fan pages. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
Which fan page is that?
It's called the Real ENT Fans, and the ad name is Real Mary Mary Fan.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Yeah.
How are you doing?
I was completely excited.
Now, I assume you're completely excited to talk to the couple we have here today, not exactly me, correct?
I was excited about talking to all three of you.
Oh, good.
So let me ask, do you have a question for the couple while we have you on the line?
Yes. Like when you guys first met each other, did you think that you guys' relationship would result in marriage?
No, I didn't.
She says no, but she really means yes.
I didn't. I was in a long-term relationship, so I wasn't looking for anything serious, and I was just like, he's cute, and, you know, we met at my cousin's wedding, and we ended up dancing, having fun together, and we ended up just talking for hours after that. And so he lived in Kansas City, I lived here, and we like talked every day. He came out, and he kept coming out, and he kept coming out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I like this guy.
No, it definitely wasn't like, oh, I'm getting married to her and all that, but it was a crazy attraction. You know, she's a beautiful woman, you know. But
She's beautiful.
she bad, ain't she?
Look at that.
No, but you know, so we met, like she said, and the conversation really is what struck me. It was she's so balanced, you know. So we I don't know, we were the same in a lot of ways, in the ways of thinking and stuff. So that kind of got me a little bit. And the smile got me. The smile got me, but
Love is in the studio, everybody. Love is in the studio. I'm feeling a little alone over here by myself. Just want to let you know. Do you have let me ask you, we were talking about the Mitch-Justin situation, and what was your take on the whole thing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have to say that in that particular situation, I would definitely think Team Mitch, because I think that he should have separated the boyfriend role and that's Mary's business manager, and I don't think he should have came at him that way, and especially putting his hands on him. But I think that, like Alana said, you shouldn't judge somebody on one thing that they did. And I watched the show and I love him now.
Well, I really appreciate you calling in. You have one more question for the happy couple?
Yes, I do. This is to Desmond. Like, when you first met Alana, did you think that your life would be how it is now, like being on a TV show and like people blowing you up on Twitter and stuff like that?
Before he answers, it's Elena.
I knew that was coming.
Elena, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It
sorry.
happens all the time, but it's Elena. Okay, go ahead.
No, I definitely think I'll be on TV. Not from my relationship. I mean, you know, I look all right, so I figured one day I might, you know,
Yes,
cross
you
the
do,
TV
baby.
screen. No, I'm silly. But no, I didn't think because my relationship would cause me to be on TV. I mean, I'm happy it is, you know, but. You know, I don't know. No, I don't think. I
Oh
didn't
my
think
God, I
of it.
can't wait to talking to you guys.
You nervous?
you don't understand. Like, I'm sitting in my bedroom, like I think I'm finna pass out. I'm sitting so damn.
Don't pass out, girl.
Well, please don't pass out. When we get done talking, we want you to continue to watch, so please don't pass out. But we thank you so
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching and calling in and tweeting with us, and we hope to continue to talk to you. We really appreciate it.
I'm gonna keep calling in, definitely.
Please do. I'm here. I would love to talk to you. We'll talk to you next week then.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Bye. Well, that was really nice. She was so excited
Yeah.
to talk to you
Very
guys.
sweet.
I'm gonna tweet her.
She's going to tweet you too. We were talking about episode 4, and also in episode 4, we talked about Warren as the producer, but we'll talk about him as the husband too, because Erica went to the doctor. The doctor checked her on the high blood pressure. I get it. I'm from the South. We have high cholesterol. We have high everything down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you hear high blood pressure, you have to take action immediately. So you guys called, I think, Scott Parker in. The trainer,
Yeah.
Warren came out there in his T-shirt and his cap. It was on the mat, you know, doing his 3 sets of 10 also,
Yeah.
and you were too. So how is Erica feeling? How's the high blood pressure going?
It's going much better. Sometimes it's hard to stay consistent with working out, especially when you have kids and you travel, and when you come home, you're just trying to get the house in order and rest.
Right.
You know, and enjoy being home. So sometimes it is really hard. I love working out, and so sometimes it makes it easier for us to go when you have somebody with you that helps to motivate you. So it's going good. It's kind of slowed down because, you know, the holidays, people
Yeah.
coming over, but we're getting ready to pick it right back up. So.
I have to say, I saw her backstage at the Kingsmen concert here in LA.
Yeah.
She looked fantastic. I was about to be like, whose number do I need to get from you? Because holding it down completely. Now, you like to work out. Do you two like to work out together?
Yeah, but we work out differently.
I used to run cross country, so I like to do cardio more.
Yeah, I
and
played
he's
football and
more
ran track.
into
I was a sprinter, so
weightlifting.
I'll lift weights and do some sprints or something, and she'll be running for miles, and you have fun. But I mean, we've done things. Like we go to the gym sometimes together and, you know, do a little stuff.
That's nice. Well, okay. Since we had someone call in, she was so excited for the program, and we're so happy that everyone out there is enjoying the program. If you want this type of fantastic programming to continue, please log on to iTunes and download the Mary Mary After Show and all the other great after shows here. Rate us, comment. We're looking for 5 stars. We're praying for 5 stars. That's what we want. If you have comments, let us know what you like and what you dislike so we can make changes, because the program is here for you. We're here for you. So we'll go on to episode 5, which is Wedding Crashers, which is the wedding. Do we have wedding music, Marissa?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, well, later, but we'll get a little wedding music, get a little dum-dum-dum. So the show opens up episode 5 with Elena. You're in the car and you're breaking the news to Erica that your full-time nanny duties are over.
Well, what most people don't know is I start at 7 in the morning. So I'm usually leaving home at like 6. And I don't finish until like 10. So I'm going all day, you know, and who's cooking for him, who's going to make sure the house is maintained. Like, it's a lot. And I actually started going back to school.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So it was a lot to consider, and trying to be all right at all of them. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be great at being a wife and, you know, great at going to school. So I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to handle that. And, you know, who wants to have that conversation? But
Well, she seemed completely shocked, and she threw you on the bus too, Des. She was like,
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that.
"What's this conspiracy
Yeah.
going on?"
Deception.
Right.
Yeah.
Deception.
That's why he was nice all this time, coming over playing with the kids. Was she really completely thrown? Had no idea.
She was, but you know, she's a big girl. She got it.
So it's family. So sometimes when we put up those kind of boundaries, it's hard to keep them. So
Yeah, and then sometimes you might end up working a little longer, doing a little more because it's family. So you gotta make a differentiation between I'm auntie-ing or I'm nannying or I'm
Right.
sistering or I'm working. You know,
how hard? I mean, how hard or easy is it to
it can
do
be,
that?
It can be difficult. You know, I get a real check, so I work a real job, and I want to keep it professional because I want my paycheck to come in on time.
Hello.
Every 2 weeks, like it's supposed to. So I am like it's funny. My family used to make fun of me because I used to sell cutlery. And I used to have to do these presentations, but I like take my work, like even when I was in high school, really seriously. So I'd be doing the presentations really professional and, you know, using all the terminology that came to my family be laughing at me and doing all that. I'm like, hey, this is my job. I take it seriously. So I've always been like that. Even sometimes she's like, you don't have to do all that. We're sisters. I'm like, yeah, but this is still my job. I want to make sure I'm always respecting it as a workplace.
So are you still there as the nanny, or have you stopped being the nanny, or is it in transition?
I did stop, but now I am part-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't like the nannies that were in the show. You
Oh,
know?
no, it was not going to
What church that lady goes to?
Sorry, what was-
Science of Mind.
I think that was it.
Don't do that.
I was like, I was gonna look it up. You know, I was going to look it up. I didn't get a chance, so I was going to look it up. So you're part timing, and you're back
Yeah.
in school. What are you studying?
I am taking prerequisites for nursing.
Oh, congratulations!
I already got a bachelor's from UC Davis, and so I was originally studying animal science. And then
Okay.
I decided that I wanted to work with children, and so I want to go into nursing, but I have to take some prerequisites for that.
Big ups to all the nurses out there. You know, nothing like them in the world. I have to tell you. Yay! That's so true. Now, I have to ask, you two are a married couple. You went through the whole dating thing. How long did you two date?
We were long distance for a year, right? About a year.
You were okay.
And I flew out so much. I was here like
Yeah,
at least
he was like
around
once a month.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my old job got mad at me. I used every bit of vacation I had and then some. But we dated long distance for a year, and then 6 months? A year?
No,
No, we got engaged 6 months after I moved.
Was it 6 months? You moved here in July?
No, 5 months after I moved. 5 months after I moved, and then 6 months later, we got 7 months later.
6 months later.
6 months later, we got married.
There you go.
I'm all kind of.
It's all right. You're here.
Yeah, I'm here. That's
with the
what
rings on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The rings on.
Right.
Now, we saw the scene with Justin and Gugu at the table, and Justin's there, and Gugu's, on the phone, and we're all busy career people. We totally get it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what advice do you have for Gugu? What advice do you have for Justin?
Now, I am going to say this in vouching for Justin. Google is always on her phone. She is always. No, I know you ain't talking sleep.
You on your phone much more than I
Anyway,
am. Look at her
not even
tweets. I guess
close.
she tweeted twice many times.
Anyway, and I compare that.
Google is always on.
She's always on her phone.
Okay.
She is always on her phone. So even when we're at family events, we're like, put your phone down, quit tweeting what we're doing and just do it, But so that can be frustrating. Like, I can understand too, because they're in a long distance relationship. We were long distance. If I came in town and he was on his phone while I'm trying to, I'm like, what you do? Do I need to go? I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
I flew here to be with you. I want to spend time with you. We have to make the most of this time because we don't have a lot of it.
Right.
So, that is hard having a long distance relationship because you want to make the most of every minute you have together because you don't have a lot.
But it's tough for Google because, I see it both ways. On Justin's side, I would have been very frustrated, of course.
Right.
Like, I spend a weekend with you every 2 months and you're on your phone.
Right.
But then she has to work still. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you can look at
Finding
both
a
ways.
balance.
Yeah.
But I think, on her end, she may say to her clients, hey, I'm not available until 3 o'clock today.
Right.
I'm just, there's something has to give. Just be honest.
Right.
Because you don't get much time.
That's true.
So when you do it, you have to make it quality, make it work.
So if Goose said to your sisters, I'm not available till 3 o'clock, would that hold? Do you think it would stick?
They will have to deal with it. Silence your phone.
Well, then there you
Hey.
go. There's solutions everywhere.
I mean, it all sounds good.
Yeah, no. There's solutions, there's solutions everywhere.
But I think it's hard for Goo too. Like I said, drawing the line between being sisters and being professional, because they do call on her sometimes wee hours of the night where, you know, you wouldn't normally do that in the case, but you can call on her anytime, all the time, because she's your sister. Right. And that's hard for her to try to maintain her regular life if she's always on call 24/7.
That's why she wants to retain her. Back to
we
season one.
We didn't even go there. We didn't go there on AfterBuzz at all. But everyone across the board, Des, has said you came in strong and hard and right. So what did you? What's the master plan? What did you do to date when these acting girls? I mean, we're gonna get a T-shirt. I want to be Atkins girl because your family has the plan and everyone seems to be following. So what did you do?
I don't think I did anything like magical or special. I mean, I was just me. I was around the family a lot. When I came in town, we spent our time together, but I come from a family. You know, we're about family. I'm a family man. So I didn't want them to always question her like, you know, you don't even know this guy. I want them to know me. So they don't have to have those questions, you know. So I was around the kids. I was around Tina, Erica, Lisa, Gugu, Lily, all of them, everybody. Her dad, I would call him on the phone. What's up, Pop? You know?
Wow, okay.
And so, I mean, because I wanted them to know that when she's with me, she's good. She's in good hands. You know what I mean? Regardless of what she says, whatever, they know Dad's a good dude. You know.
But did you do that from day one?
Day one.
Day one.
I met her, Gugu, and Shantae all at the same time.
At the wedding?
And Jasmine.
And Jasmine was there, yeah. And so
at the wedding, okay.
Yeah, and I was chopping up with them
wedding.
just as much as I was talking to her.
Okay.
Like, they laughed at me. I called Gugu my sister that day. I was like, what's up, sis? Come here, holler at me. And Gugu actually helped me out a little bit because she was so stubborn. So I met her, right? We danced, you know, having fun.
Right.
We kicked it. So we having fun. And I'm like, because we had this,
Conference room?
Yeah, we had this big conference room for like after the reception because it was outside. After the reception, everybody go to the conference room, just chill. We had, you know, food, whatever, TV, whatever you want to do. Everybody's chilling, like a lounge. So I'm like, come to the lounge afterwards. We'll just chop it up. It's going to be a big group of people. You ain't got to worry about me doing nothing crazy because I'm a stranger. You don't know me for real. But, you know, just come chill. So she's like, I don't know. I'm tired. No, I'm going to go sleep.
I was tired.
It doesn't matter. It's me.
You missed it. If you're listening on iTunes the podcast, you missed numerous eye rolls at that time when she said I was tired. I just want to fill everybody in.
Nah, so she was being stubborn, so I hollered at Gugu.
I was being stubborn. I was being tired.
Okay. Well, I hollered at Gugu, and I was like, Gugu, listen, you know, I'm a good dude. If she gets to know me, she gonna realize it. I need her to get to know me. So Gugu was like, don't worry, she coming. I was like, all right, good look, sis, good look. So she came.
So what did Goo say to you?
She's like, just come on. It's going to be fun. We already out here. We were late anyway, so just come hang out. And I was just like, oh, okay.
I'll go. Did you give, I mean, I know you two got married, but did you two give Goo a big present? Because it seems as if she helped facilitate this whole thing.
She was made of honor.
Yeah.
Well, we saw her present going here, going there.
And there was other sisters doing other things. They just didn't catch it. He was very hands-on. Like when we were going to pick out colors, pick out party gifts, like all that kind of stuff. He wanted to be a part of everything.
I wanted everything to be perfect for her.
Oh.
The way I see it. You know, a lot of dudes don't help out, and I don't want to help out too much. I want to help out just enough to where. But I mean, you know, a lot of women were like, "This is my thing. Let me do it. I know what I'm talking about. You don't know." And I mean, I don't know everything. I know a little something. And if I can help you out to make your dream happen, let's do it.
But one thing he told me was, he was like, I've always wanted to get married too. You know, it wasn't just like, oh, this just happened. Like, you know, it means something to me too. So that meant a lot to me, and I wanted him to feel a part of it. Not like this was all my day, me, you know.
So you two really went into it because so many men are like, well, just tell me what to wear.
Exactly.
Pick out what to wear.
And I was like, no, we not. I'm not finna do everything. It's not finna go down like that. No, sir.
So it was a joint effort.
It was joint. Yeah.
Let me give you your kudos for the fact that everyone else was late to the rehearsal dinner, but you were not only late, but you came with flowers.
But see, I had an incident. There was a reason I was late.
Oh.
We were going to be on time.
Okay.
I like being on time, do I not? Okay, she doesn't.
I roll
She's
yet
late.
again.
She's late everywhere. Anyway.
Oh, please.
She's late everywhere. We were late here because of her. But
Were you? Exactly. He likes to tell stories.
Oh, okay. So I had a barber scheduled to cut me and all my guys' hair for the wedding. So he hits me up morning of like, hey man, I forgot. I got to go to some graduation thing. And it's like 2 hours away. So I'm like, what? Like we talked about this a month ago, like, you know. So I had to call Warren, like, hey, bruh, my barber fell out on me. I need a barber. Call your guy. He called his guy, took care of us. But he took care of us at a time where it made us late. So I knew that was going to end up happening. Went, got some flowers, and they didn't show. I got her a watch. Did I get your watch?
Yeah,
It was a nice watch.
It was a very nice
Oh,
watch.
look at
darling.
that.
So I went and got her some stuff to take care of the whole late thing and put a smile on her face.
So no one prompted you like, yo, man, look.
Nah.
My advice to you is drop by and pick up something.
I'm that guy for my boys. I'm the one that tells my boys, you need. I don't put myself in my line.
He's romantic.
Okay.
I see a book coming in the future.
I'm not Steve Harvey, but
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just totally putting it out there.
Right.
Well, I understand. Let's talk more about, I love the story. I checked out your wedding website and the story of you two meeting and that type of thing. And you know, I saw a lot of people in your guest book had written in, fans and people from your family writing in saying, we're so happy for you. This is your beautiful day. What about the day? I'm sure it's in your mind and it's beautiful, but what was your favorite moment? If you could pick out one, or one of your top three.
one of my favorite moments is when that door opened up and she walked out of the little whatever, about to come down the aisle. I was like, ooh. At first I was all smiling, and I got real serious because I was like, I don't want to cry. I mean, you know, men, we take bets, you know, like we're at the altar, like, hey, you cry, it's $5 or whatever, you know.
You took a bet at the altar?
Yeah, and so, you know.
A mess.
That's how we do. But, I mean, it's gentleman bets, being silly, whatever. I bet you gonna cry. No, I ain't. Yes, you are. So,
It was a tear.
later, it happened, but it was one, you know. But that was,
Okay, babe.
when I saw her come out of that room, I've never felt that before.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your dress was gorgeous. Did your cousin, who designed your dress?
Oh, no, it was me and Gugu did. And then she knew a dressmaker who actually made it.
All right, that's fantastic. It was it fit you perfect like a glove. It was gorgeous.
Thank you.
It really, really was gorgeous.
Thank you.
And one of your favorite moments from?
It was when I just saw everything come together, like all the hard work and all the guest lists and all the planning and all the florists and all the
said
negotiating
nothing about me.
and all the everything just coming together and just looking at it and just enjoying the day. Like the actual wedding day was amazing. The planning part sucks.
Yeah, it did.
But the day and the kiss.
The kiss, yeah.
Lord, no, seriously. No, I have to ask you.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, babe, let's practice the kiss. Every
what?
time he'd be like, okay, but never do it. Never like, okay.
Why practice
but
the kiss? If you
really
kiss,
not
like,
paying
I'm
attention.
gonna practice kiss. I know how to kiss you. I'm practice for.
I know, because you know it's a moment. You're all in the moment. So I'm like, let's just practice. He's like, I don't want to practice. Then it was like semi-porno.
Man, listen.
What was the presentation before? The chapstick? What were your boys chanting?
Okay, we had they didn't show it all. So, okay, me and my boys, every time somebody's gotten married, we've done something.
All of them.
Okay.
Like,
and
any
it's
of my
like
boys-
10 of you got, like,
The
I
Dream
know.
Team, yeah.
Okay.
Dream Team. Shout out to the Dream Team. If y'all hear me or see me, shout out to the Dream Team. But like everybody does something. So my wedding, I wanted to be the best one we've had so far.
Of
So
course.
We did. The first guy had chapstick. The second guy, cause I patted down. Like, dang, I missed something. Got my chapstick. He's like, oh, I got you, bro. Put out chapstick. Gave it to me. Now I put it on. I was like, okay, I'm good. Started to walk back. Somebody else said, wait, I got something for you. Somebody had like Banaka or something.
A
silly.
brush.
A brush was next. Had a brush. Brush my hair or whatever, get my waves right. You like the waves? But did the waves, brush my hair or whatever. Started to go back. Somebody's like, wait. That was Banaka.
Mm-hmm.
So my boy Derek had Banaka, this clown. So he had Banaka, right? So he goes to spray it, open my mouth, he goes to spray it, and sprays in both my eyes. So those two squirts, I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. So they started chanting kiss. The crowd starts chanting kiss. So I
Okay.
went back over and kissed her.
Wow.
I think that's why we kissed so kissy, aggressively.
So
Kissy?
Yeah, I don't know. It was aggressive.
You just made up a word.
I did. But it was pretty aggressive.
So because it took 5 minutes before.
Yeah. I think they got me too
Right.
hyped for it, and I got too excited and kissed.
And what was the I mean, I saw the Twitter, reaction to the kiss.
Yeah.
What did your mom say? Your mom, like, what did your
You heard
family
my
say?
mom, she commented.
Well, that is true. Oh Lord, my child.
Right. Right. And I asked his mom, I was like, Mom, was it really that long? She was like, well, let's just say we were getting ready to pop some popcorn.
What about your dad? What did your dad say?
He didn't say a
He
word.
didn't say anything.
I think they're just probably trying to forget it.
No, your dad might have been like, "That boy, Dad." Like, he encourages me.
Really?
My dad liked him from jump.
Yeah.
Oh. Now I have to ask, you've seen the footage, everything. Would you consider yourself a bridezilla?
No, not at all. Not
Okay.
even a little bit.
Des?
Don't
Or,
even.
maybe if you want to plead the fifth on this, that is absolutely fine. I understand.
Go ahead, say what you're going to say.
Take this off. No, she wasn't completely a bride. I think part of the time I was like, dang, babe, you tripping. But part of the time, she had a reason to be. I mean, because you think about it, Eric was out of town. She was the matron of honor. Gugu was working for Erica while doing the wedding, so it's kind of like she by herself. And she's never been married. She didn't know what to do, so
Right.
it's stressful. So I understand that much. There were some parts I was like, babe, just, I didn't say it at the time. Like, I wouldn't say, babe, chill out. It's okay, but
But that's the thing.
let you do your thing.
The rehearsal was supposed to start how long ago? Why are y'all sitting around talking? Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on the wedding day, we was running behind schedule. We were walking downstairs. It's a car waiting outside. Why are y'all standing in the lobby? No.
We
Walk out to the
was on
car.
time for the wedding.
Yeah, y'all were.
I said we.
It wasn't my fault.
Was the
said what?
situation with your dad's suit, was that real or was
was
that
very real.
Or was that produced?
That was
No, that was-
extremely.
I was.
It was real.
I was with the groomsmen.
I couldn't even react. Like, it was so much stuff going on. I couldn't even, like, if you look at my face, it was like almost no reaction because I was just like, I can't afford to just blow up right now. I don't want to mess up my makeup. I don't want to get all emotional because this is not what this day is about. So just go get a tux and just do it.
And
do
it was just one item that just did not get checked off.
No, it was, I mean,
No,
it was his
he-
whole everything.
he didn't have anything.
He said he thought someone picked his suit up.
Oh.
I had
But
open voicemails.
didn't he call that morning and say he was
him.
ready?
He said he was ready. I called him 2 weeks before. I called everybody 2 weeks before because my boys are coming out. We all went together. I called him and said, hey, your tux is here. Make sure you go get it, size up and all that stuff. Okay. Did we take him to get fitted? Or we got his measurements? or
No,
something?
Shantae took him to get fitted.
So he got fitted. So he
Okay.
had his measurements. They had his suit there. I know I went and got my tux and the people that were with me, but I didn't know, we had told them, make sure you get your tuxes before the wedding so you can have a suit. So we were at the venue, me and my boys waiting for, the wedding to start. And my
he
phone was going
calls
off.
me first.
He called you?
Yes.
I just found
And
it
he
out.
was like, I don't have a I was like, I don't, no, call this.
I had 2 voicemails.
this.
I'm like, voicemail. I checked them. I normally don't check my voicemail. I checked them and I was like, what? So I'm mad. I'm trying to be cool, but I'm hot.
You came across a little heated,
I was
a little
actually
warm
calm.
on the show.
I was more calm at that point than than at first. But so I was like, I don't know what to tell the dude. I was mad. I was hot. So I was like, man, this is what it is. He come in jeans. That's on him. So I was like, man, let me chill out. Let me call Treva and see if she can pull something together. Treva's a lifesaver.
Yeah, she was.
Treva.
Hats off to
Yeah.
Treva.
Hats off to Treva,
Yes.
running around. Wasn't she the hostess at your?
No, she was basically helped me carry out all the stuff that
Oh.
was on my wedding
But she
day.
helped out so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
Even before
Treva.
that.
Yeah.
Why don't you come on in the studio? After the studio, Treva, sit down. We'll talk about it all.
Yeah.
Talk about everything.
Yeah.
So let's go back even before the wedding. Night before you're getting married. You're there with Gugu and Erica, and you're talking about being married. I'm not taking out trash. In the 7 months since you've been married, have you taken out the trash?
No, I have not. Thank you very much, Erica. I knew what I was talking about.
And how has married life changed both you guys? The relationship. Any differences?
Yeah, we both had to put our pride down a little bit. We're 2 very strong-willed people.
She whispered stubborn.
We both are stubborn
Okay.
to some extent. Correct? Am I right? You want to whisper?
I ain't whispering. I said it.
No, we are, stubborn to some extent. So we had to learn how to just sometimes shut up or sometimes
Let it roll
tone it
off.
down a little bit. Yeah, just something bothers me. Like, okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna mention nothing. Whatever, I'll be all right. Just keep pushing.
Right.
Because everything was new. We'd never lived together or anything. So, everything was new. And it just took some adjusting.
Yeah.
Right.
But we're good now.
Yeah, we good.
And you guys didn't go to Vegas for your bachelor party, so that means you can tell it all.
Well, I mean,
What went
we going
down
to
at the
Vegas, not
bachelor?
mine.
Because Warren said, I'm not responsible for anybody
Yeah.
but myself.
That's great.
So a good time was had, but all did you get words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom. Warren, Teddy, you know, my brother, he's married, so they definitely gave me some good words of wisdom. The whole pride thing came to play.
Okay.
'Cause they know me. They know I know a lot. Almost everything. So no, I mean, I think I know a lot. So
Thank
so
you.
she does too. Just the whole thank you. She thinks she knows a lot too. But they told me like, hey, sometimes you just gotta just chill. So they definitely gave me those kind of words of wisdom. Warren has funny words of wisdom. Like Warren has good words of wisdom, but it's always something to it to give him the upper hand.
Sarcasm.
He
Like,
is hilarious on Twitter.
He cracks me up. Yeah.
We have actually another caller. Caller, who's on the line? Hello? Hello? Do we have a caller?
We'll try them again.
Okay, we'll try them again. We'll keep going until hopefully we get the call. Call back, caller. We want to talk to you. So speaking of Twitter, I know your sister Gugu has a mean Twitter game. Like she slays them. How do you guys deal with? I mean, a lot of people you get, at the same time you'll get 5 tweets of people saying you're great, we love you, and then you'll get one that's just out of the blue. Like, what is this? How do you handle that type of thing?
In my family, we have thick skin, and we're very sarcastic, and I can get into a big argument with my sister, and we just yelling, and we this, and that, and 5 minutes later, it's like, okay, so what we making for dinner? Like, so it's like, okay, get out what you feel, get your emotions out, and then just get over it.
Right.
Just there's nothing wrong with saying how you feel. Do that, then move on. So stuff it's just like, oh, these people are just ridiculous. A lot of times, it's just looking at stuff and just kind of like laughing. It's kind of like. How can I take something personally from a person I don't even know?
Yeah.
Right.
You don't even know me.
Right.
So of course you're entitled to your opinion. It's a public
But
forum.
some people
Do that.
go a little far though.
They do.
I learned how to just put my phone down because I get mad sometimes with people tweeting goo. Like I'm like, you got to chill because I'm gonna say something back. It's not
Right.
gonna be nice. Like
Well, she'll say something
yeah,
back.
she'll say
too.
something. Yeah.
Exactly.
She's good at it, so I
She'll
leave it to
definitely
her.
get them back. Don't worry.
She's definitely good at it.
She's talented when it comes to.
She's talented. Were you too apprehensive to even sign on to go on the show to put your relationship and your wedding and your life kind of out there?
She didn't want it initially.
I'm a private person.
Yeah.
So at first I was like,
No, not for you.
no. And then kind of talked to Erica about it. And so I was like, okay. And I know the plus side of it is like there's plenty of family that wasn't able to be there for the proposal that was able to be a part of the moment, or plenty of family like his grandparents, they weren't able to make it to the wedding because his grandfather was sick. Yet still through the show they were able to see a part of that day, and other family members and such. So it really made me look at it in a different light. Like, even though there are people that I don't know that can be a part of that day, also people that I do know and love that couldn't make it out, they're still able to be a part of it. So
it has its pros and cons, like everything.
Yeah.
And since you two have been on the show, is spinoff in mind? Would you two like your own? You should see the eyes they're giving each other. I'm telling you, it's great. Download on iTunes, but if you can see it on YouTube, the looks they're giving each other. So spinoff anymore? Would you guys like to do this anymore, or you're good where you are?
I'm good.
Yeah, spin off for us. I think we have a pretty good. People have a pretty good perception of us right now, but you get it too much deeper on us, you might think we're crazy.
That's what they love. Well, I think we're gonna do a little news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Well, I have a little news and gossip about a little bit of everybody in the family, and you guys can fill us in. For everyone who doesn't know, Des was saying before, of course, Warren is a world-renowned, wonderful producer. But Teddy, if everyone doesn't know, is a world-renowned musical director and drummer. Yeah. But he also has his own band, the Teddy Campbell Band, and they'll be playing at the Troubadour January 26th. Have you guys heard the band, gone to concerts? What do you think?
Love it.
How do you classify his music, his genre?
It's like soul, oldies. It's like love music. It's like really good, positive music. Like whether you're in church or not in church, it's just like really fun, positive love music.
All right, well, check them out at the Troubadour if you can. If not, definitely check out their website, www.theteddycampbellband.com. And for your sisters, the awards just keep coming in. I have to say, rollingout.com voted Go Get It as one of the top 10 best gospel songs of 2012. Now, from the moment I heard, Corinne and I had this conversation, from like the first note, when the beat dropped on that song, I was like, oh, this is it. This is crazy. I'm like, this is it. What did you guys think of the song when you first heard it?
I loved it. It's very inspirational,
Right.
and it's real life. Like sometimes it seems like what you want to do and what you want to accomplish is far away, but if you start working towards it, you get closer and closer to it, you know?
Yeah, it's amazing. And then your sister's going big. Not only is Mary Mary co-hosting the Stellar Awards, but Gugu's having a Glam Squad suite at the Stellar Awards. She's going to be there. They'll be doing makeup application, hairstyling, tailoring, and picking out some accessories and jewelry. And Gugu will be doing that herself. If you are interested in scheduling an appointment, email bookingforgugu2@gmail.com. And also check out Gugu in this edition, January 2013's edition of Plus Model Magazine.
Yeah.
She is gorge in that magazine. It's really, really gorgeous. Don't miss it. Check it out. She looks great. What are you two up to? Any little news and gossip you want to tell us? What about making family plans, starting a family, anything like that?
No, I had a few scares, but
Definitely had some scares.
he made me take a pregnancy test on Christmas Day.
That was her last gift of the day.
I did not want to take one because I thought I was, and I didn't want to take one. I was like, I just wait till Christmas is over, and I'll just take it after Christmas because I don't want to think about it. So it's the end of the day. He comes in, I have one more gift for you. So he's like, but open it in private. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so I go open it. It was a pregnancy test.
Oh, and do we have any news?
No, we are not pregnant.
yet.
That's the
Amen.
news.
I'm enjoying the married life.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying?
of course. And let's see. Okay, well, let's do a little couple predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Well, we saw in the preview coming up on episode 6. It seems like it may be going down again with Mitch being back in the picture, but this time with your sisters. So just give us your opinion of, we've heard from Justin, we've heard from Gugu. What do you guys think of Mitch? Good old Mitch.
I think Mitch is good. I think he's a good manager. I think he.
I think Mitch is a good manager.
He's a diva.
Think that he's a diva. He is a diva, but I think that he tries to work hard to get them to progress and to get them where they want to be, to help them reach their goals. And sometimes, with anything, any person, sometimes when you're working towards your goals, you get tired and you want to stop or you want to rest and you want to do this and you want to do that. And his job is to help them to keep going, just like a coach. You know, you might be tired, but you have to keep going to finish your
Anybody that can
workout.
talk to Tina and say, I think you need to worry about dropping weight. If you can say that to Tina and get past the conversation, then you're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes he has to be more sensitive to
definitely.
their emotion, especially with her being pregnant.
Right.
And, you want to make your client feel like you want them to progress and be good, but you also don't want them to make them feel like you don't care about them.
Right.
So, just finding a balance between that.
Well, we have to wrap up, but I have to squeeze in one more question. I love you two as a couple, and so many people have commented that you guys are able, your love grew and you did marriage the right way. What is your advice for people out there who are looking for the one, trying to stay true and, wholesome while you're dating? Any advice?
My advice, before you go looking for somebody else, make sure you're okay, because it starts with you. If you don't love yourself, then how you expect anybody else to love you? So that's my first advice. Second advice, you need to have everything prioritized: God, family, all that stuff. God first and everything.
And make sure the guy is what you're looking for when you first meet him. Don't meet a bum and then try to say, oh, he has all this potential to be great. And,
say it.
you're in the church and you're saved and you want him to start going to church. When you met him, he was smoking weed on the corner and doesn't even want to go to church. And then all of a sudden you think that's going to change. And halfway through the relationship, you get frustrated when he showed you that was who he is when you met him. If a guy shows you how he is, believe him.
Or a woman.
Or a woman, believe them.
Well,
Believe them.
on that note, we can wrap it up. I can't tell you, thank you so much for being here. We had a great time. I'm Tara Johnson. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TJ Path to Passion. You can find this show's Twitter at Mary Mary AFT Show. Please follow us. We'll definitely follow you back. And where can we find you guys?
At DesDJam, DesDJam. On Twitter.
On Twitter at Lana, LANA_Atkins.
And we really loved you being together. Love is in the air, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We loved it. I'm Tara Johnson. Until next time, Mary Mary After Show. We'll catch you next Sunday.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Those of the hosts only do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.